What's up, guys? Did you guys watch the Browns versus Rams game early today? It was neck and neck. The Browns started off with a banger. They was really putting pedal to the metal, but of course the Rams caught up later on in the game and stuff like that, and it was neck and neck till the end of the game. The Browns won by a field goal, so the score was 19-17. I'm pretty sure that's what they ended off in, but scratch that. Good. Browns 3-0 for their preseason. Let's talk about the starters for the offense for the Browns. So, as I found out today that I forgot who's the manager, but they're keeping all four quarterbacks, which is a good sign because it gives the two rookies, I think it's two rookies, so Dillon, Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders, that gives them time to grow and better their experience and everything like that. As far as the gameplay between how Dillon Gabriel played, he played good. He played nice, honestly, from the clips and highlights that I've seen. Because unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch the game. I had things to do, but I did watch the highlights, and Dillon Gabriel did pretty good. Did have, of course, everybody has their mishaps and everything like that, but overall, I feel like he did perfectly for the preseason finale. Shedeur, he did the best he could, I would say, for the highlights from what I've seen of his protection, his defensive line, his offensive line and stuff like that. It was slacking. I don't feel like he wasn't playing with people that had on the same drive type shit. I feel like he got left open pretty quickly. There's no one guarding no one from the highlights that I've seen. And he still did try to show out for the finale and everything like that and really put his head in the game. But of course, you're only as good as the defense, the protection that you have. In my opinion, everybody has their own opinion, of course, but I do see positive light at the end of the tunnel for Shedeur Sanders and for Dillon Gabriel. Right now, I know I said in the other videos that Shedeur and stuff, I feel like Shedeur should be ahead of Dillon Gabriel, but low key, not high key actually. I only was saying that, well, I do see high potential for Shedeur and all that, but then at the same time, you do want to look back at Dillon Gabriel's stats before the pre-draft and everything like that, and how he did his last season in college football. And he's really showing out as his debut games preseason in the NFL. And I do see he just keeps on going up from here, honestly. Same thing with Shedeur. I feel like there's some little puppet masters in the background messing some things up or twisting some things or sabotaging gameplay and shit like that. Because realistically, the manager was like, if he was in charge of, I think it was the manager, no, it was somebody else. If he was in charge of picking people or something, he wouldn't have picked Shedeur. So I feel like they really don't want him on the team necessarily, but I feel like he's just gonna keep on pushing to fight for his spot. And that's all you want to look for in a player is, say, if the odds and the opinions and stuff are against you, you always want to look for that player that wants to beat the odds and beat the opinions and beat all that stuff, because they're here to play. They're here for the team, for their team family and shit like that, not for you. I'm speaking as the managers and stuff like that, because they are there because they get paid for them. But at the same time, they're for the fans, they're to play your heart out, and they're to make the necessary connection with your teammates so you guys can play like a full unit on the field. But anyway, keep vibing, keep thriving, and stay tuned for another Barry Vibes commentary video. Barry out.